Hummingbirds, the flying jewels. It's always cool when these little helicopters come and visit your feeders. But have you ever stopped and thought about just how amazing these little birds are? In this video, we're going to be uncovering 17 insane facts about hummingbirds that you probably didn't know. So let's fly right in. Hummingbirds are the only birds that are able to fly backwards and upside down. Their heart beats at 1,260 times a minute. They have an extremely long tongue, so they're able to reach the nectar at the bottom of really long flowers. They can visit up to 1,000 flowers a day and will drink twice their body weight of nectar each day. But they don't just drink nectar, they also eat insects. Hummingbirds have an extremely amazing memory, which allows them to revisit the same flowers each day. In order to do all these crazy stunts, their wings can beat up to 200 times per second. That's just absolutely crazy. I mean, can you beat your hands 200 times per second? Also, they move their wings in a figure-8 pattern, which helps them be able to move forward, backwards, up, and down, just like a helicopter. Their nest is the size of a walnut shell and is made out of fungus and spiderweb. Their eggs are the size of jelly beans or peas, which is insanely tiny. Hummingbirds only live in the Americas. Hummingbirds are very aggressive and territorial, and during the breeding season, the male will stake out his claim by feeders or flowers and chase away any hummingbirds. We have a male hummingbird that will sit on a tree right next to our feeder and chase away any hummingbirds except for one female. A really cool thing about hummingbirds is their throat pouches, which will usually have these vibrant colors, but those colors actually aren't pigment. In a video I did about bluebirds, I talked about how bluebirds are actually not blue, and it has to do with light refraction. Well, it's the same thing with hummingbirds. Their throat pouches are actually more of a black or just boring color like that, but when the light hits them, or depending on the angle, they can glow like a red, purple, or whatever the color is, depending on the hummingbird. A group of hummingbirds is called a charm, which is kind of charming. One of the coolest facts about hummingbirds is that they can actually go into like a deep sleep, kind of like hibernation mode, and their heart rate drops 90% when they're in this hibernation mode. When they're in this hibernation mode, it allows them to survive freezing temperatures, and in order for them to wake up out of this hibernation mode, it usually takes them 30 minutes to an hour to be able to get up and running again. Hummingbirds can fly 500 miles in a single go while on migration. And yes, hummingbirds do migrate. When the conquistadors came to the Americas, they called the hummingbirds flying jewels because of how tiny and vibrantly colored they were, which is kind of cool. In conclusion, these hummingbirds are way more complex than the eye can see and are extremely amazing birds. Thanks for watching. You guys are clucking awesome. You have anything to say, Frightful? Okay, thanks for watching.